Welcome back to Blasphemous. Today, we are going to go to Mercy Dreams and perform the first
This
humiliation.
place is another dream, penitent one. They believe me a saint worthy of devotions, and the only thing I granted to their prayers was the saltpeter that runs through the stark land and rises through our bodies. The punishment of the miracle for the false idol is to grant them false holiness. Do not try to obtain my name, for it is also covered in salt. Bring me anything that can be blessed, so you might crush this fate of mine and let me cross to the other side of this false dream. Behold the linen cloth that soaks the sweat of fevers, of thoughts, of dreamt sins. A tool that obtains secret and forbidden confessions, even from those who already departed to the other side of the dream. In the name of the High Wills, I bless this relic. Watch over it, for it is now pure and sacred.
So, some interesting imagery here. In the Bible, someone was turned to salt. The wife of Lot, turned and looked back at Sodom and Gomorrah rather than leave it totally behind, and was turned to salt, despite being warned by the angels who took Lot's family out to not look back. These people were turned to salt by worshiping a false saint. The saint in question, if you look, his feet are being washed in salt. Famously, in the Bible, a woman washed Jesus' feet with her hair and water. So some interesting combinations there. Some interesting metaphors going on here. We got the Shroud of Dreamt Sins. Yellowish fabric, witness to febrile confessions. Still quivers in the face of tortured souls, allowing one to listen to those who can no longer speak. Febrile as he was, he hardly noticed someone had sat down next to him. A gentle hand patted a white cloth on his forehead. It was a fabric of the utmost softness, which allowed light through it as if it were a sheet of paper, and was soaking his feverish sweat and providing such relief that he couldn't help but fall asleep. When the cloth was soaked, the nun got up and handed it to the Mother Superior, adding, "With this, we'll be able to have his confession." Makes it sound like they were specifically manipulating him using the relief from the cloth to get his confession. Although at the same time, considering how we use it, it may be that the man has already died. For now, we can hear the thoughts and prayers and confessions of certain spirits who are no longer with us. So, I got a lot after our run there, a great start. And it's time to fill up those spots. So we don't have Quicksilver yet. We went down to Hondo and we crossed Hondo, getting a lot done there and getting all of this done. Well, not all of it done, but a lot from there. Now it's time to head east. Now, normally you would already be heading east. This is the way you quote-unquote should go.
Thou hast called upon the winch of the Order of the True Shrine. In this place, we gather the remains of those who were separated and forgotten, so we can grant them holy burial as our charitable rule prescribeth. Help us, these poor souls, O penitent one in silence. The Order blesses you.
So, there's not much we can do here right now. There are 3 items in the game we can bring back and give to that guy. This door will open later. We're not quite there yet. What are those little ones that seem to hide up in the ceilings, amongst the ornaments of the altars? When I call them, they do not appear to pay me any mind. They are covered in ribbons that give the impression of fluttering in an invisible, imperceptible, constant wind. At times I hear them cry, and at times I hear them laugh. What are you, O creatures of divine grace? I'm pretty sure the cherubim up there is what he's talking about. They're ooh! Best game ever made. pup. Pet the pup. The little pup. The little pup. Little pup. Nice little pup. And get this bone. I wish I could give him that bone. That dog randomly shows up. Brandon Joshua Mullins dug the graves of hundreds throughout his life, whether friend, family, or foe. But when the chaos arose, there was no one left to return the favor. Was that the right one? Was that the last one I picked up? Yeah. Wasteland of Burial Churches. Look at this area. That backdrop is incredible. So this is an enemy we cannot parry. Oop, I killed him. So that's why we want that. Oh yeah, there's some dudes who are twisted up like the father. The twisted one. So those guys there, that would take 3 hits to kill if it wasn't for the Mea Culpa altar we went and visited in Hondo. Now, instead, it only takes 2 hits. So we're gonna go down there here in a moment. Boom, see? So, oh, whoops. Ooh, I dodged that one. So that attack will send us flying if we get hit by it. We can't parry and bring retribution against them. We can only block it for a moment. Now these guys here can be a little difficult. That shield, okay, let me just fuck that up. Boom, insta-kill. If it wasn't for the sword upgrade, we would have had to do that twice. I'm stretching my nose, it's a bad time for it. Boom. Okay, let me just fuck that up. So, especially, like, if I'm fighting him here and I get hit by that, it can send me off. Send me right into those spikes, which, as one might guess, would end in my immediate death, my perforation. It would be like I'd have suddenly 1,000 buttholes. By the way, here's a thing. Phalanx of Arthur the Sailor. He spent his whole life looking after a mysterious totem. This evidence would prove the existence of an impossible castle built under the sea, protected by its incessant waves. I don't know if that's a reference to something and I'm just not getting it. We're gonna go unlock the shortcut. We can't go through there right now. You can see that we have to get to the other side before we can unlock it, but we can go this way. Oh no, I've been chopped up and murderized. Oh, woe is me. There's a really good item here. Wait, okay, that timing is brutal, by the way. So it's not when it first makes a sound, but rather... That might kill him. Yeah, I let it slow down. That enemy didn't respond, by the way. There's others like him. You want to try and parry, like try to block right when it's starting to bring it down. The timing for that guy is actually pretty hard. When the uvula is equipped, which we can equip thanks to having the 3rd slot, you get Tears of Atonement for destroying an object. Decree from His Holiness Escribar. It should be called the Anointed Legion, said His Holiness. Under the armor, their bodies shall be covered with bandages, anointed with oils that I myself will bless. They will protect the Mother of Mothers as I will protect them. By the way, a freaking uvula? Uvulas are that little hanging thing in the back of your mouth. What the hell is it doing on my rosary bead chain? Look, I got some... Oh wow, I got a large number of fucking Tears of Atonement there. I'm kind of surprised. But destroy that. I got 5 from killing those guys. That's kind of a lot. Whoops. Ow, I fucked that one up. I'm kind of surprised that didn't send me flying. Kind of uncertain why it didn't. It hit me. I don't know. It must have been some way the animations mess with each other. Capitate? Capitiate? I don't know. Murder! In the root morgue. Can I get up there? I might be able to reach it. Nope. Ow. Oh, this is awkward for all parties involved. We were a little close, but not that close. Oh. Ow. No! You bitch! Alright, that was annoying. Ow. Squeesh. Alright. That was annoying by that frickin' throwing guy. I can't believe it knocked me off. I don't even think it knocked me off. I think I was still moving, westward when it happened. Oh, awkward. Alright, you douche nozzle. Give me my guilt back. Actually, let me get rid of my guilt. You can Break those rocks as they're coming towards you. I will face tank that one. Thank you, douche. So that knocked me back. It's actually a good idea to keep your back against the wall against certain enemies, just because if I block it like that, I'll get sent all the way back to this wall. But if I'm already up against the wall, I can almost immediately react afterwards. All right, we're almost where we want to go. We're gonna go up for now. So this is sort of a way we can go to a bunch of different areas. We're very close to Mercy Dreams, which is the first humiliation we want to perform. For now, though, I want to go up here right quick. So this will take us to the mountains. The mountains that will take us all the way. Ooh, there's a soul here. I feel myself weakening. I am sentenced to perish, abandoned in this forceful praying position. I can no longer hear the rest, only their rusted cages swaying in the wind. How unfortunate. So this is the way we will go to reach one of the humiliations. However, in my opinion, it is easily the hardest area for a humiliation, and the boss is very difficult. We actually want to do a lot before we go fight the boss. I wanted to rest there just so I didn't have to get kicked back to Albero if I fuck this up. Get myself a nice item here. Heart of the Virtuous Pain. Very good item. Very good item. We're not going to equip it just yet because we can't. Whoops. So this is a Mea Culpa heart. It changes our moveset in a way. Sword Core, blessed with defensive prayers, can be inserted into Mea Culpa. Boosts the blocking stance, increasing its duration. So it increases our parry window, but leaves us open a little bit longer. The works and graces of the sorrowful miracle. Second verse. The wind blew strongly through the fractures of the cathedral that the great tree had originated, lifting the ash, creating dense gray clouds, hiding the whole mother church and drowning her in a deep darkness of lead. The ground began to tremble. Then a terrible cry was heard from the depths of the mountain of ash, and that cry was joined by more and more guttural screams, animal roars, monsters, and one which was heard above all, the scream of an old man which resounded gravely as out of the throat of a giant. So, like I said, we can't equip that. We can only equip that at a shrine, but we're about to get to another shrine anyway. I just wanted to get to that one just in case I fucked it up. And I didn't want to have to run back from Albero again. Freaking throne, dude. Down there's the way we need to go, but we're gonna go this way for now. Oh, hey, Redento. Let me kill this guy real quick. Redento. So we saved Redento, so he's like...
lies the solace and the life. Prithee heed my prayers, O Lord of the bare feet. Oh, forgive me, penitent one. Without my knowing, amidst prayers, our roles and faults become intertwined once more. What can I do to avoid the difficulties that the miracle layeth in front of my bare feet?
God, Redento, you are so like the most woe is me, if only someone you could help me. And we're gonna help out Redento. Don't even frickin' try it, you little bastard. Murder! Murder! I think these are Anointed Legion guys, protecting the mother of mothers of churches. Alright, here's another dude. He's really gonna walk at me menacingly. I guess so. Ugh. Ow. What the fuck just hit me? Oh, it's hitting that wall is hurting me. Interesting. I hit that barrier of the wall instead of going all the way back and it hurt me. That was interesting. Here you go, Redento. The way is open.
That the roads are free?
I mean, they're definitely free. Are they safe? Hell no, especially for a dude like yourself. Little toe made of limestone. Sweet. Will you talk to me again? Alright. Toe from the statue of the first barefoot pilgrim. The vestigial little toe pushes the stones out of his path, increases dodging distance. Pretty nice. The master gathered us all together, like every morning, and said, a genuflecting pilgrim must never divert their eyes from the earth they walk on, for this is our rule. General or genuine genuflecting pilgrim. That's a hell of a phrase. Hell of a phrase. Bridge of the Three Calvaries. Now we're in an important area. This is where we'll come back eventually. But not yet. Because we have to perform the 3 humiliations according to the rule. According to this asshole.
Here lies the door, on whose bronze the ordeals of those chosen by the miracle are perpetuated. On it, for the art of these images to be worshipped and revered, ornamentation must take place. His sculpted holiness watches us, rigid, from on high. But it is the relief of the bronze that dictates who is worthy of passing under its adorned arch. Find the holy visages, and the bronze will know, for fickle are the wishes of the miracle.
For fickle are the wishes of the miracle. Blessed be and all that, Time to go murder some more heretics. So we're going to head back to where we could have gone down to Mercy Dreams, and that's where we're going next. Because Mercy Dreams is the first area with a humiliation to do. Alright, time to go down here. Is there a secret over here? I don't remember. No. Okay. Now this area is kind of annoying, so there's nothing you can do down there quite yet. Oops. Squeeze. And jump over this guy. Because that guy has knocked me off into the spikes down there so many times. There we go. Welcome to Mercy Dreams.
Sister of mine, as I foretold you, someone is heading towards the Forbidden Gate. Someone who seeks the purge and excommunication of all that is sacred and rests there. No, no, do not place your doubts on me. I am ready.
Interesting character there. Welcome to Mercy Dreams. So, first things first, you'll notice, if we come down here, we need to open some shortcuts. Let me see. There's a shrine in here. I'm trying to remember where. Right here. Sweet. Get this shrine. And then while we're here, rest at it, open our inventory, and put in the Heart of Virtuous Pain. I actually really like the Heart of Virtuous Pain. I think the extra ability to parry is very nice, especially if you're an idiot like me and screw it up all the time. Another Statue of Guilt. So we're not going to do anything with that right now. We don't have any guilt to get rid of anyway. Besides, the price is absolutely... Am I going to get hit by that? No, I'm not. Is just absolutely ridiculous. Extortionate. Which I think is supposed to be part of the idea. Yeah. Oh, I met you guys down in Hondo. You think I wasn't ready? It's a secret passage. So these guys block basically as soon as you see them, pull their candelabra back, and you can take care of them pretty easily. I always fuck this up. I gotta be careful there. Oh wait, this isn't the room I thought it was. I actually got some invincibility there. Ow, fuck that one up. Didn't fuck that up though. Wow, okay. I was trying to do something there and just utterly screwed it up. So it didn't work. Come up here. Now this is very similar to what we're going to be facing throughout this dungeon. Is that exact situation. We go through an area, we unlock the next shortcut so we can avoid it. Those guys can be a little difficult to deal with when you are first in this area, because you don't know that you just need to ram your face into theirs until they die. Because trust me, their dumb little ghost wizard face won't be able to handle yours. Like there, I just went ham. Simple, simple, go down the ladder. Don't get penisy. Alright, so as soon as we do this, and a bunch of enemies are gonna appear, remember the trick for these guys is just fucking throw yourself at them. Because as long as you keep hitting them, they can't do jack diddly shit. So here's another prayer finally. Seguria, I don't know. To your eyes like stars. Brief hymn to the night skies overwhelms the penitent one with the fury of the righteous, increasing the speed of his attacks for some time. There is a small girl with 2 star-like eyes who, when she looks at me, makes me stay by her side. They say she's a saint come down from the sky. Do not cry, my child, or I'll get lost on the way. What is it that tolls the bells in the distance? What is it that cries on her face, eyes star-like? So that, when it activates, massively increases our attack speed. Not totally useful against every enemy. Oh, I hate these guys. You gotta be careful. It's usually a good idea, attack twice, and then go for it. Because if you get stuck under them, they can still attack. So like if you attack too often, whoa, I don't know how I successfully did that, but I'm not gonna complain. Is there something right there? Yeah. So those spikes that are coming up, by the way, they do not insta-kill you, but they do damage, and that includes basically all of their animation. So you can easily get hit when you don't think you should. Boom! Secret passage. And now we get small bead of red wax. Tiny pebble of melted wax of a muted crimson. Prayers muttered in its presence slightly strengthens the vitality of its user. The abbey ceased to be a quiet place. Cries of pain coming from every cell pierced the walls. The old friar knew he would be next, so he got up from his cot where he had been huddled and glanced at the few items that lay on his table. Most of them mementos from his life before joining the order. He wanted to be kissed by the miracle while immersed in those gentle thoughts. Triggering most memories were some small balls of wax now covered in dust that he used to enlarge by picking up wax from the candles during processions. So this one will get more powerful as we continue. Remember, with these guys, just keep whacking them. Now, right there, you cannot break them. You cannot destroy them. You have to dodge them or jump over them. But usually your best bet is to just beat the living snot out of them. Here, we're going to have to... Now, you can sort of semi-sprint down. Alright, I probably could have gone. I might get hit here. They don't do as much damage as perhaps you're worried about, and it helps that we got the other health thing. Here, we're going to have to... So like I said, it's okay if you get hit a couple times. Oh, I meant to do the animation there. That's fine. That's gonna kill that guy. Oh, it isn't. Boom! So this looks like hard encounter. It's really not. I can just, if you really want to, you can just go like, or go in there like a baller and slaughter everyone. See that? I fucked up the prayer timing, or the parry timing, but I was okay. Now I'm in that animation. I went bye-bye before I could get past. Uh-oh, this is bad for me. Oh, I did get there. Ugh. So right there, I actually parried both. I just fucking went through that guy. I mean, just that. I'm killing him quickly. Uh-oh. Hiya! Alright. Killed that guy. That's this can be a hard encounter. So you won't die if you jump down here, but there are spikes coming up and it's kind of mean. And they can hit you down. And I can just murder them like so. Oh, man. Is there a secret there? Yeah, I remembered. Sweet. I remembered. You can get some good stuff here. I'm gonna... yeah. And then... murder! Death from above! I was mostly ignoring those guys. I was in that animation, so it's okay. Oh, man. Alright, come on, come on. They'll actually reach you first. Ow. What an asshole. I wonder if I can... Nope. Here we go. There is an execution animation for him, but I honestly don't remember how to get it. Empty bile vessel. Now, we could actually go back if we felt like and immediately get that filled, but what's the point in that? We don't really need to. So the first boss can be hard if you're unused to these types of games. It was extremely hard for me, and there's actually a character coming up that we can have help us. However, she will get weaker and weaker every time we have her help us, so sometimes it's really not worth it. Did I get the shortcut open? I don't remember. It didn't matter at this point. So this chick.
From a place of blessings have I been entrusted with watching over you, penitent one. Thus it has been arranged. My name is Virdiana. I have been granted a gift with which I can assist you in carrying your burden if required. But only you can make that choice. Penitent one in silence, will you require my assistance with your next task? Here I shall remain, lest you change your mind.
So what she can do is she can heal you in the boss fight if you get low. She's available for each of the 3 humiliations. However, if you use her too much, she will die. It's not really worth it in that case. Empty bile vessel. Very nice. If you are having trouble with this guy, go ahead and go back and get yourself a new bile vessel. Like right here, I can head all the way back to the Brotherhood and go back down to Hondo. Or, depending, I can go to areas like, I can, there is one down in the cistern that we can get. Actually, I don't think you can get that until you complete this area, so never mind me. Now, we can't get that item. Don't worry about it right now. We can get it later. Yo, murder! Fuck your candelabras. There's a little bit more here. I always fuck up this puzzle, so don't feel bad if you do. What? I couldn't... What? Let me dodge. Ow. Ow. Okay, this is now starting to get embarrassing. Ow. Jump! Jump, you fool! Okay, all is well. Wow, that was not worth it. That was kind of idiotic on my part. Ow. I don't care about the damage right now. I know I'm fucking it up, but I really don't care about that damage right now because I'm literally right now leaving to go back to the shrine. So we are going to combat the enemy. Now the first boss can be tricky if you're new to the game, if you're new to this style of games. But if you're a veteran or if you've played it a ton like I have, he's really not that tough. It's more about knowing when to parry and knowing you have to be aggressive. Look at this fine fellow. Look at the nails and stuff in him. What a great guy. And he looks like a weird tree goat, man. Ten Piedad. So right there, you can't parry it out. So every time he stomps, he brings up that plant thing. Now he's about to do the same here. If you're too far away, he will strike the ground and start spitting shit at you. Ow, I keep trying to dodge in the right time. Uh-oh, I fucked it up. I fucked it up. All right, I'm good. So that's when you can get past, right there. Those are going to grow things. So I'm going to destroy it and hit him here. Boom, big damage. Go ahead and dodge right there. He's starting to spawn more. Block. Hit. Murder. Ow. Fuck it up. Okay. Heal. Yeah, you can see he's starting to do more now. Alright, we're gonna go over here because we're gonna get some fervor. I've actually fucked up this fight pretty good. Ow, like so. Uh-oh, this might hit me anyway. Nope. Alright, so I fucked up that fight pretty good, but overall, not hard. Didn't die. Helpful that I had the extra bile flask, but I really didn't need to use all of them. And he is dead. We have done it. Now, if we had summoned Virdian Forest to help us, she would have healed us when we got low, but her heal takes longer and longer to activate, so we gotta be careful. It all depends on what bosses you go to first, because I could have gone all the way to Hondo's final boss already, but I didn't want to. This is a nice place. Look at all these corpses in waves. Waves of corpses. Just reminds me of home. Waves of corpses. Corpuses. Corpi. Corpsuli.
When you humbled yourself before my most holy body, you have been granted the presence of my golden visage, custodian of one of the three sorrows of the soul in penance. Our miracle has chosen me amongst all the peers, just as it chose you, to walk on the sacred sea. May the gold in my visage melt and erase the attrition of your soul. Heart of guilt, return now from the dream.
We have now obtained the Holy Wound of Attrition, one of the wounds we need to advance the game.
You have carried out the first humiliation of penance. You have met the visage of attrition. You have yet to prostrate before two last holy visages.
Thank you, Gracias. So we're gonna read some stuff, and then we're gonna call it, because we beat Mercy Dreams. There is a few more things we can do there, but not without some additional items or going to new areas. Mark left by the golden visage that reveals the cleanliness of attrition in the soul of the penitent one. Santo Credo, verse 1. His holiness, because of his high penance, must endure suffering in his soul in 3 ways. Each of the ways is a motive, and each motive is a sore. Hence, these 3 sores are the keys to his eternal pain, and must be guarded. So, in the next video, we are going to do... first, I'm going to spend these tears. Then we are going to do possibly the mountains, possibly Hondo. Let's see here. Capitate, I don't know, of Barak the Herald. Whether executions or lashings, Barak was always there to proclaim them loudly. But his voice broke down gradually as day by day he had to announce the sentences of his entire family. Maxia of Pterodax, the cleric. With his broad smile and good manners, Nicodemus Pterodax never denied anyone refuge in his church. The discovery of a pile of bones in the sacristy revealed his true intentions. Cervical vertebra of Zyker, the brewmaster. Zeker the brewmaster gave ignoble fame to his monastery by brewing the most famous beer in the kingdom. One night, the flames of a fire raised his legend to the heavens. He was burned at the stake for it. Pisiform of Hernandez, the explorer. Victor Hernandez was chosen to lead an expedition meant to civilize barbaric tribes. He was sentenced for heresy when he suggested that Custodia was the most uncivilized of all known places. Which it is. I mean... look at this fucking guy.